All right, so welcome back from the break. Now, let's share with you some of the info that we have here about some cool deals for you. Now, escape to Royal Cozy Hills Hotel in Jarapa, Dubai. Oh, wow. So you got to experience Dubai here in Ghana, up north. This Xmas season, it will be really an incredible experience. You've seen the rest. Now it's time to see the best. Take a break from work this Xmas and take a break from the south. The Royal Cozy Hills Hotel, Jarapa, Dubai is a place to relax, rewind, and re-energize this Xmas holiday. It is away from the stress of the south. So look, too much noise down here. Go up there, serene, and enjoy nature in the north. Now this is what awaits you. Unforgettable safari experience, amazing array of wildlife, including lions, hippopotamus, zebras, ostriches, among many others, using our spacious and well-secured game tour vehicles and using squad bikes. Now, there's also water sports such as jet skiing, or they call it skiing, right? I think this is jet skiing, boat or canoe ride, among others. There's also various family games to keep you and your families excited every day. Great tourist attractions in Upper West region, including the Mushroom Rock, Slave Caves, and others. Escape from the south, escape to the north, escape to Royal Cozy Hills Hotel, Jarapa, Dubai, for an unforgettable safari experience this Xmas season and beyond. Please call 0501 69 4280, 0501 69 4280, or 0248 84 4463, 0248 84 4463 for reservations or further enquiries now. That is what it is. Now you have to experience this, okay? So let's go there this Christmas and beyond. Again, prepare for an exhilarating experience at the Grand Fair of the 2023 EcoBank JoyNews Habitat Fair. Join us at the Accra International Conference Center from Thursday, November 23rd to Sunday, November 26th, 2023 from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day. Come engage with experts who would guide you through the home ownership process. The 2023 EcoBank JoyNews Habitat Fair is more than an exhibition. It's the gateway to your dream home. What kind of home do you want to own? Come by and choose for yourself which of the available options, so that you can also be a homeowner soon. Now, the EcoBank JoyNews Habitat Fair is in partnership with EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and powered by the planned city extension project from Cities and Habitats, Rent to Own, and sponsored by Elegant Homes and General Constructions Limited, where quality meets value. Global Lighting, your solution to quality lighting. Syntex Tank, air strong, air tough. Gold Key Properties, building prestige since 1997. Springfield Estate, or Springfield Estates, where dreams are built. And Virtual Security, complete security solutions. DBS, your roof experts. Virtual InfoSec Africa, security solutions by design. Saint Gobain, making the world a better place. Clifton Homes, beautiful homes, wise investments. And the Kensington Heights, Airport City, Kumasi, by HDG Homes Limited. Those are our supporters there. Now, let me share with you the information we are picking from the Minerals Commission. The Minerals Commission has indeed released a statement in relation to what's happening, that particular news about the part of Kakum Forest being given out for mining activities. Now, the attention of the Minerals Commission has been drawn to publications on social media that some civil society organizations in the country have vehemently kicked against the attempt by a mining firm to mine in the Kakum National Park in the Central Region. According to CSOs, the move follows an application by the High Street Limited to the Minerals Commission for a license to mine in the Kakum National Forest. The Commission wishes to inform the CSOs and the public that the application by High Street Limited was rejected and therefore cannot be processed or considered whatsoever. The Commission wishes to assure the public that no mineral right, whether for prospecting or mining, shall, and that's the command, shall be considered or granted in the Kakum National Park. So let me repeat that again. The Commission wishes to assure the public that no mineral right, whether for prospecting or mining, shall be considered or granted in the Kakum National Park. That is signed by Martin Kweku AEC, Chief Executive Officer for the Minerals Commission. So that is by way of information there. Now, over the weekend, social media was awash with the, public outrage about this. They thought it was a decision. The public thought, all of us thought it was a decision. But now the clarification is that this was an application by a company called High Street Limited seeking to mine in the Kakum National Park. So the Minerals Commission is saying that nothing like that will happen. But then there are questions that need to, it says, consequently, the Commission has deleted the application from the online mining cadastre. So that is also something that the Commission has done. But why did the company apply for a mining license? Because we know that before you apply for the mining license, you have to apply for a prospecting license, isn't it? So has the company been engaging in anything like that? The Minerals Commission says no. But when you see something, you have to say something. So if you see anything, any activity in the Kakum National Park, you have to report it so that we know, so we can be checking these things. The Minerals Commission has made it clear that nothing like that will ever happen, So that is by way of information there. Okay, so let's go to the phone lines now and speak to Kwasi Debrah. Okay, so they've joined us by Zoom, the Kwasi Debrah and Francisca Enchill. Kwasi, I was tempted to speak with you in Akan, but let's stay with the Queen's language. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm great. That's good. How you doing?
I'm good, and congrats to you, yeah? But you have to bring the dollars so that we can all share. All right.
I mean, you the big man, you don't need this, but I mean, they have more. You have more.
Okay. Francisca, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. How are you too?
I'm well. As for you, if you put on a nose mask, it's fine. We understand. Why?
Matty.
Good. Kwasi, how was it like for you to have been adjudged the best in ICT and telecoms reporting?
Okay, it's more like a vindication or consummation for me. Because the first time I applied was in 2019. And yes, I was a finalist. And in 2021, 2022, so 3 times, 2023, making the 4th. And so in all those instances, I couldn't take it. 2019, there was this Nigerian from ICR who took the award, and in 2022, Nigerian, Moses Sabah last year. So, and this time around, I met 2 Nigerians. So I was thinking, is it going to be the same story? Because the rest that I do. My maintenance radio about TV, but of course I write also. So I'm meeting 2 Nigerians there and thinking, is it going to be the same story? Or this time I'm going to triumph? And so it's more like education for Tech Thursday also, because that's where we push all our stories. That's our niche, and it's a win for the whole of the technological world. Bruce.
But so what story did you win this award with? What was the import of the story?
All right, so I carried out investigation into the unsolicited subscriptions by mobile phone users in Ghana. And yes, I think you remember that story.
Yeah.
And I found out that there were about 95 services people have subscribed to unknowingly. And some had ranged from the subscriptions range from 1 to 8. And you have use a mobile phone for more than 10 years.
Okay, Kwasi, we might have to come back to you. Your network is quite unstable now, but we'll try to rectify it. Let me come to Francisca Enchill. So, Enchill, is this your first time of winning this award, or you've won it before? How was it like this time?
Just as Debrah was saying, this is actually my first time. I had also applied for several years. I have actually lost count of how many years I've been applying.
Okay.
And last year, Debrah and I we were finalists. It wasn't easy, but we didn't win. So this year we won together, and it was really fun to know that we won it together.
So when you were in the finalist, and in the final list, and you've been there before, you haven't won it. Debrah said he met 2 Nigerians and was asking, hey, is it going to be the same thing? How was it for you? Who were you in there with? What was your thinking before you were announced as the winner?
So truth be told, I actually didn't prepare a speech. I didn't prepare a speech because I didn't want to have expectations that wouldn't be met at the end of the day. And so because it happened last year, so the feeling was some way. Okay. And only for me to get to the award, and then it is announced that I actually didn't have anybody I was contending with in the investigative journalism category. I was just alone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the moment they said that, I thought, oh my God, and I didn't prepare a speech.
Oh, so you did an extempo, huh?
Oh yeah, I just had to think of something, and yeah, and I had already planned that in case I win, I was going to dedicate the award to my husband. So it was quite easy to put myself together and say something.
Oh, it's good to hear that you are dedicating the award to your husband. It tells that husbands too sometimes.
Because I'm a female and doing investigative journalism, which is very time consuming, and I'm a mother, and so a lot of the times I have responsibilities as a wife and as a mother, and he's been very tolerant with my unavailability and my overly dedication of time to the work, and he's been very, very supportive, and even. So I said it during the award that even during my documentary production where I spend nights outside my matrimonial home, he's fine with it. He checks on me. Sometimes he comes to join us during the production and all that. And that support, I think, has helped me a lot, because if I had a husband who didn't understand what I do for a living, I think that there would have been a lot of fights, and probably I wouldn't be focused on my work and winning these awards like I'm winning. So I had to dedicate it to him.
Mister, wherever you are this morning, kudos to you for the role you play in Enchill's life. Okay, so Francisca, how does this award, or what does it bring to your work as an investigator?
It inspires me. When you keep working, you've done a good work, but then each award you win is like a confirmation that you are doing a good job, particularly when you know that the judges are internationally recognized, very well-esteemed judges. And so if your story is able to go through, there were over 800 entries from the whole of West Africa. And so if my story is able to go through the whole process and then is able to make it to the final 17 finalists and then eventually winning, it's a big deal. It makes me feel, okay, I'm doing a good job. I need to put in more effort, and I need to encourage the younger ones to also come up.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't want to ask you about the story that you won it with, because obviously or you want to talk to us about it, the story that won you the award?
Oh yeah, the story is titled Money Over Human Lives, Wrought at DVLA Exposed. The story exposed how some staff of the DVLA offices across the country have been assisting driver's license applicants to bend the rules and get license even when they are not qualified to, because there are lined up processes and tests you are supposed to go through and pass. You need to go to a driving school and pass the driving school to approve that, yes, you are knowledgeable about driving enough to be given a license. You need to pass an eye test. You need to be able to write a computerized exam and pass. You need to go and pass a driving test. But then this investigation found that you could actually pay a DVLA staff, and the DVLA staff will help you get a license without fulfilling any of those requirements I just listed.
Interesting. So I mean, with this award, it means that we're yet to see the best of Francisca Enchill there.
Definitely. There's more to come.
We don't want to give hint of what's happening, but we know that there's a lot of work being done to ensure that the right things are done in society. But as an investigative journalist, when you produce a work and it doesn't get, or let's say for example this DVLA one, did it give you the desired result you set out to achieve when you did this work?
Oh yeah, so we focus more on doing stories that will bring reforms into the society. And DVLA case is a classical case of the law being in existence, but then implementation becomes a problem, probably because there are weak checks and balances within the system, and then there are gaps that some staff have taken advantage of. And so the essence of the whole story was to expose some gaps in the system that technically need to be checked, and also for supervisors to be more vigilant in exactly what is happening. For instance, if somebody goes to get a driver's license and a person is able to sit in the exams hall and does not write the test, and the DVLA staff is writing the test on the person's behalf while there are CCTV cameras in the exams hall, this story exposes exactly how this is done. And this is for the authorities to see that, okay, there are weaknesses in our line of duty, so let's tighten it. And once the story came out, DVLA management acted really swiftly. They released a statement just hours after the release of the story, and subsequently brought out a lineup of activities that they intend to do. And one of the things is, as we speak, during the investigation, you could actually pay and you pass the eye test. Meanwhile, you are supposed to go through the eye test for them to determine whether you could drive with your own eyes unassisted, or you will need medical assistance to get maybe a driving aid, glasses or something. Yeah. And this investigation found that you could actually pay and you pass even when you have eye problem, which is a danger to everybody else on the road. Okay. And then once we finish doing the story, as we speak, the eye test is no more done at DVLA. It has now been handed over to eye test facilities, eye clinics across the country to run on behalf of DVLA. And so you will get the certification right from the clinics to DVLA. And I think that is a good result. That is one important thing to save everybody's life on the street, because we all use the roads. Yeah. And there were a lineup of activities that DVLA plans to do. They've done some and they are yet to do some of it. Moreover, DVLA also interdicted 4 staff. And we are hoping to get the report of whatever their committee found during their committee meeting. STC was also cited in the documentary for also doing some staff of the STC driving school, also practicing a similar thing there. And after the publication, they also acted really swiftly. The 2 staff we captured were interdicted, and later on, they were dismissed from the service. And so we can say that the essence of investigative journalism is to bring the ills of the society out. And it is good to know that the institutions are also being supportive by taking action immediately we release evidence of the wrongs within their institution. So yes, the essence of the story has been met.
Interesting. Well, Francisca, I'm happy for you, and it's our prayer that you keep rising to really get to the level where you wish for yourself. Okay, all the best. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
And I can't end this without giving acknowledgement to my bosses, the Corruption Watch Management, Kojo Asante, Dr. Kojo Asante, William Nyakun, Zakaria Tanko. You know, they are the gatekeepers of every story I bring out. They give me the resources. They make sure that when I bring it out, everything is clean. And I can't be celebrating all the successes without giving them acknowledgement for all their support and investment in me. And then the multimedia group for every support they've been giving my works. I thank all of them.
Okay. All right then. Thank you so much for joining us. So Francisca Enchill there, she won Best Investigative Journalist at WAMECA 2023. Debrah.
Yeah.
So,
Bruce.
Charlie. Yeah. So your line decided to play with us such that we won't see your beautiful face on TV.
I'm just wondering. I'm thinking is that perhaps it's my area. The network is messing up.
Or perhaps the work you did on the telecoms probably.
Perhaps. It's interesting.
Anyway, okay. So like I asked Francisca, what does this award really bring to your career from now on? You know, in terms of the content that you generate.
Yes, you know, this was an in-depth thing that we did. You know, going to individual mobile phones, trying to see the number of unsolicited subscriptions was really immense. And, you know, with Tech Thursday, as I told you, everything emanated from Tech Thursday. And we've been doing it for a very long time now, for some time now. Of course, it was the idea of our lead boss, JoyNews Kwasi, and of course our senior editor now, Kwasi Debrah.
A general manager, acting general manager now.
Yes. I say, general. So it was really tremendous. It produced a lot of results because when we brought out the story, it was widely shared and it was all over the and people unsubscribed. So it brought a lot of benefit to a number of people. I told you earlier that people had subscribed to a service that was charging 0.85 Ghana cedis. And for over a decade, you could imagine the amount they have spent on unsolicited subscriptions alone. So this means a lot to us, multimedia, for instance, the technology desk headed by my boss, Kofi Debrah. And so I know that since there's a whole lot of indication for us, we're going to do our best to bring out more of these stories.
Okay. All right, then. We'll be looking forward to it. But any people you want to appreciate on this journey, because I'm sure that you work with a team, and of course, this is coming because some people helped you to put the stories together.
Oh, the first one goes to two of my lead bosses, JoyNews Kwasi and Said Ali Yaku, and to my present bosses, Kofi Debrah of the Love and FM Newsroom. Kofi has given us lots of room to operate, given us lots of support, lots of goodwill, and it's been tremendous for the Stay Newsroom, and of course to Kwasi Debrah has given us lots and lots of support, and Jojo also, and all those the people in the newsroom, Bright, Anita, Valencia, all lot. I mean, they've all helped with these pieces that we do.
Okay.
And it's been a worthwhile journey.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so we'll be looking forward to your next work on the IT or the science space.
Absolutely. Lots of stuff is going to come. By God's grace.
Okay. With that, your heart, yeah?
It's a constant feature. It's a constant feature. You know, Bruce, I've been wearing the hat for more than 10 years.
Oh, okay.
So, yes.
Okay.
So that's why you always see with the hat. People think I'm bored. I'm not bored. It's just that the hat is a signature, you see.
Okay.
For more than 10 years. It's not easy. Mm-hmm.
One day we'll remove it live on TV to see whether you're bored or not.
Oh, no. Lots of hairs.
All right. Kwasi, all the best to you, okay?
Thank you very much, Bruce.
I'll be standing by for the dollars. But that's an aside.
I go dash you some.
All right, Kwasi Debrah there. He was the Judge the Best ICT and Telecoms reporter at the just ended WAMECA 2023. Well, so those are our two journalists making us proud at WAMECA 2023 there. Now, join the Ministry of Education and NEIP for STEM Novation 2023, the year's biggest science event at the City Conference Center, University of Ghana, on November 14th and 15th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Witness the top 24-second cycle schools compete in an innovation challenge. Experience a showcase of STEM project and be inspired by young minds solving tomorrow's problems today. Don't miss out. And your favorite TV game show in Ghana, Step Up, is back with another amazing season. This time, we are stepping up with Syntax Tank. Step Up with Syntax Tank will see contestants answer trivia questions to win cash prizes of 400 cedis to some over 6,000 weekly, and other product from our sponsors. This season, your viewing at home should watch. Your viewing at home should watch out for Syntax Tank question of the week. Be the first to answer correctly via WhatsApp or SMS to the number 0508 33 8888, 0508 33 8888, and win incredible prizes from sponsors. The person who answers most of the weekly questions fastest gets a 65-inch Samsung television at the end of the season. Step Up with Syntax Tank, a unique television experience. Step Up with Syntax Tank is sponsored by Bell Ice, MTN Momo, and Angel Cola. So let's bring back what happened last weekend.